This is going to be the last time I make something topical for a while. Yeah, this is a discussion on the Oscars 2020, the one that happened like 2.5 months back when the coronavirus hadn't even really hit yet. So that's the topic of the video. This is all going to be spoiler discussions, so spoilers for all the Best Picture films of 2020. You've had plenty of time to watch them now, so if you haven't seen them yet, you can go watch them and come back. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. So let's get started.
So let's start the discussion.
Welcome to We Need to Talk.
Let's start the discussion with boneless versus bone-in wings.
Oh God.
No.
This is our problem.
Bone in all the way.
Why though?
Because it got bones in it.
So you love bones. It's not the meat. Or...
No, I like to suck on the bone.
No, okay, here's the thing.
Are you a dog?
Boneless wings are delicious, like, and they're easy to eat, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I am fine with boneless. But the chicken is like ground up chicken that was just pushed together in a thing.
I'm fine with that.
No, oh my gosh, it's like so smooth.
What we can do is get one bone
and the
and
skin
one
on it is like,
boneless.
oh my gosh. That's true.
Okay. What's your name?
No.
What's the name of the show?
It's called We Need to Talk.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke. Sorry.
All right.
It's a great name.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
It's a work in progress.
We don't have a name.
Let's just call it a work in progress.
This is the family.
My name's Logan.
Family matters.
No, family discussion time. FDT.
Family meeting.
Family meeting.
Oh, that's not that bad. But that doesn't make sense.
We're a family.
You're not gonna be here every time.
You don't know that?
We could get Skype or whatever it was called.
It's true. Alright, it'll depend on how well this goes. Consider this your interview.
I'm not ready.
Okay. We're talking about Oscar movies. That's the topic.
And my name is not Oscar.
Correct.
There we go.
Wait, babe.
Yeah, tracks aren't muted.
Okay, but do we need to redo the nomination thing? Like
Yes.
what our order is? Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, you explain it, because you did a good job.
Okay, so what we did is each of us gave our list of what we thought was the best to worst Best Picture nominations are. Logan put them all together, did some math, don't ask me how,
Yeah.
and so we've
secret.
averaged from our best to worst, and we're going to start with our worst.
Yes. So what's the worst movie?
Our
of the
worst
Best Picture
one
nominees?
is 1917.
All right, Kaylina, what do you think about 1917? You have the most passionate opinion about it.
Do I?
You do?
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm stupid.
Why?
No, I don't want to be on the spot.
You still have to give an opinion.
I'm very good at giving my opinion.
Well, what's your opinion on the movie?
It was okay.
What did you hate about it? 'Cause
No,
obviously
I
it
didn't
seems like-
hate the movie. I mean, I didn't like the movie.
Well,
but
you
I don't really
like war movies.
I don't think it should have been out for Best Picture. There was like nothing spectacular about it.
Well, it was
at
a
all.
war movie. That's why it's Best Picture.
That's fair.
Whereas I'm a sucker for war movies. So it wasn't my bottom for my list. I don't remember what mine was.
Marriage.
Marriage.
Yeah,
I think it was Marriage Story. Yeah. It was
Um,
not the best war movie. I've seen a lot better.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think I was talking to you about it. I feel like maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I feel like I was supposed to feel sad, and I never felt like I cared about what was happening to these people.
Yeah.
I had no reason to care that guy died.
Okay.
Spoiler warning.
Do you feel like they didn't introduce him? Because I felt like he was there.
It's a war movie.
Like he was there. It was supposed to be about him, because it was like him and his brother was who he was going to go see. It was like a big thing, and then he died. It was just random.
That's why I feel like it was like a ploy or whatever you want to call it. Like they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do something edgy and like plot twisty and make the main character die."
Yeah.
And so the actual main character is the other guy, because it was so early on. It was just like cheap,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
lame.
Like, the fact that I didn't expect that didn't make it any better.
Yeah, it wasn't
It
like
was- it
shock.
It was like a good twist.
And it was also freaking.
Like, I was surprised, but I wasn't like,
No, I was like,
Well, when
you
they
dumb idiot.
when they
first of all,
cut the shot,
deserved.
because
Oh
you
my
could
God.
you could see all three of them, right? You could see like the guy they pulled from the plane. You could see the main. I don't remember their names.
Me either.
Me
That's
neither.
how unmemorable
We
it
weren't there.
is.
You see the main guy, who we assume will be the main guy, and
But
then you
the
see the
one-
guy going to get water, and it completely cuts the other two out. At that point, I was like, something's going to happen to them.
hold on, were they all British?
What do you mean by
all
that?
three
They were
of?
British, right? All of them?
I think.
No. What do you mean? Who's all of them?
The people in the movie?
No, because there was another war. There was
Sorry.
a war with another country, like France or I don't remember. What war was it?
Oh, what were you saying? Just continue.
I was saying from that when they cut, and all you saw was
Well, they didn't cut. It was one continuous shot.
well, it was definitely cut because we saw a pan of all three of them, and then all of a sudden it went to him getting water with his helmet. At that moment, I knew something was going to happen because you don't just
Exactly.
cut two people out for no.
Also, as soon as he said, "No, give him water," I was like, "Are you stupid?" I don't know.
I thought that was weird. Like I thought it was weird that
It
they
was
pulled
out
him
of
from the plane. They were gonna try to help him.
I was saying
I
to
mean-
Logan that it felt out of character, but he disagreed.
I felt like that was the first time that they established that kind of thing about his character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which was like fine, but then he's just dead after that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't important to his
True.
character, it just got him killed.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So, like, if he had, like, if that had happened and he hadn't died and then he changed by the end of the movie, like he grew up or whatever
Yeah.
and decided
Killed
not to
somebody.
be so idealistic, like that would have been something.
Yeah.
Also, I have a big bone to pick about that scene shortly before he gets, myrtleized by the Nazi. So they're in this field and they're standing in that little like shack, like shed area.
No,
or
it
a
was-
stable, I guess.
No, I thought it was
that?
ruins.
It's like a hitching post or something.
When the plane, right before the plane crashed.
Yes.
It was like a barn because it was a
like
farm.
yeah.
It was a farm.
Yeah. So they were standing in that little area just watching a dogfight happen. Like,
I thought
it
that was
no
weird
big
too.
deal.
I thought it was weird too.
Like, you've got these giant bullets.
Like literally,
flying.
like 5 minutes ago, they're like, "Oh, there's a dog fight," and then they walk up, and they're like, "Oh, they got him," and then the plane comes down, and you're
And they're
And
like
they don't
running.
run for like 20 minutes.
they're watching it come towards them, and
And then they ran straight. They didn't run to the side.
Yeah.
That bothered me very much. They just ran.
Hmm. Yeah, let's hope this doesn't murder us. Well, okay. Well, what did you guys think about like the one take thing overall?
okay, I need you to elaborate on.
So the movie was made to look like it was all one shot.
Okay, right,
Other than when he passed out.
right, exactly, yeah.
So
Which I
mean,
guess it's like a literally like his. It's not really his point of view though, because I would say it would make sense if he was our main character from the beginning, and we thought he knew he was, which we didn't. It would make sense for that cut to, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the cut, I thought it was out of nowhere.
Yeah. I feel like that was supposed to be a big moment.
Right.
As if like, oh, we're gonna break the whole gimmick this one time, and it's like very exciting.
Honestly, at first I was like, he's dead. Like the movie's over. He didn't get.
Yeah,
he didn't get the message.
I thought it was over.
I was like, oh, well,
that
battle happened and everyone died.
Everybody's just dead now. Yeah. I don't know.
Can you tell me other movies that are like that? Do you know?
Have you seen Birdman?
No.
Yeah.
I wish.
I don't know. It's not very common.
Yeah.
Which is why it was like, oh.
Right.
This is exciting. A new movie that only is in one shot. But that doesn't really help anything if it's not contributing to like what's going on.
Right. Yeah.
If anything, I feel like it helped me like be in the character's shoes a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
Like to be present in the field or whatever, but like I don't know. Otherwise, I was like, what is the point of this? All right. Well, what's it nominated for other than Best Picture?
Cinematography, directing, makeup and hairstyle, no, not makeup. Never mind. Music, original score. Production design, sound editing. I thought it should have been for costume design.
Was it not?
Apparently not. I may be wrong. I may be missing one. I have Best Picture, writing, original screenplay, visual effects,
Original screenplay?
sound mixing.
Be original screenplay if it was based on something that happened in history.
Sound editing, production design, music, original score.
The 1970s.
I don't know why I just did that.
Wait, can we talk about that? Was a freaking the general they're looking for the whole movie is Benedict. When he turned around, I lost it. I looked at Mom and I was like, "Do you know who that is?" And she was like, "No, am I supposed to?" I said, "That's Doctor Strange. What is he doing in a war movie?"
Dude, I was like, that guy is not a badass general.
No. He didn't look like it either. I didn't think. Like, I was expecting like an old man.
Yeah.
Okay, it got
It did do
cinematography.
makeup and hairstyling.
Yeah, not costume.
Costume design.
Costume.
I thought it should have got costume.
Not
What is the makeup and hairstyling?
Well, we talked about this, like the dirty face.
What is that? You could do that at home with some grease paint.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Music,
The score sucked.
original score.
Not like the score. Production design was really good.
I thought that was good too. Yeah, I'd give him that one.
Sound mixing.
Sound editing and mixing.
Who cares about sound mixing? Alright. What's the second worst movie?
The Irishman, which I disagree with.
Okay. So me and Kaylina ranked this our second. Yeah, we both ranked it our second worst.
It was like number 4.
You were like, what, number 2 best?
Oh, maybe it was number 2, yeah. 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
Well, let's go ahead and say it. Y'all watched it. Y'all broke it up. How many nights did y'all break it up?
2.
So just 2.
Mm-hmm. We watched like the first 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then.
And I watched it one sitting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it went by very quickly, which I liked. I didn't think I was going to be able to sit there for 3.5, 2.5.
3.5.
3.5 hours.
3.5.
Yeah. But I thought it flew by.
Yeah. I would say it didn't feel that long to me,
Yeah.
but I felt like splitting it up did detract from my enjoyment a little
Yeah.
bit.
Because I didn't think you would like it. I mean, I thought you would like it, but not as much as I did. And I thought you would love it.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's what I want. I enjoyed the movie, but I didn't see what made it special. And I'm like upset by that, but I just want to hear from you what you think made The Irishman so great. If you had to.
I mean, like, okay, so
Well, wait, I have a question first.
Okay.
When you personally, and now I'm not saying that I did anything different, I'm just asking what you did. When you rated best to worst picture, or best to worst best picture, did you rate what you liked the most or what you thought deserved it the most? Because I rated it based on what I liked the most.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you rated it based on if you liked it
I think
the
that's
most.
why when you called me and I kept changing, I think I was flipping back and forth. Because I definitely started out with like liking it, and then I was like, no, but there was so many great scenes and the way it was shot and like the music and stuff like that I took into account, and I started changing things around.
Yeah.
But but with Joker on the other hand, I loved the story, I loved everything about it. I could watch that movie all the time and be totally fine with it. Like I felt like I connected a lot with it. I mean, there were some of them I felt like little things I connected, but like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I didn't really connect with at all. I liked it, I thought it was good, but it didn't, and I think that's my main reason for liking a lot of movies is connecting with something, and I just didn't have a connection there.
So,
So I think I did both with what I thought deserved and what I liked best.
Okay. Because, I mean, The Irishman would be much higher up on my list, probably.
If you thought deserved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't know.
not much, but.
We talked a little bit about this. Like, I liked the way it was shot. There were a few scenes that we talked about, like the editing. It would be, like, he said one that he remembered really well was, like, someone would go to place something on a table, and you would see them start to place it, and then it would cut to them placing it, like, with their hand. And that, I noticed that. It was weird.
there was ones where they would say a sentence and then it would cut and they would say the sentence again, but finish the sentence. I don't know. Like, it was like
Go back?
it would just like cut in the middle of a sentence type of thing or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Oh, like phone calls?
Definitely.
Is that what you mean? Yeah. Which, I'm reading the book, and I'm not very far in. I'm like on the second or third chapter, and they do that in the book. Like, he repeats a lot of what he's saying over and over again. And what's funny is, like, he'll say it, and then he'll continue talking and go back to that, say it again, and then explain it. Like, it's weird.
Interesting.
I wonder.
And that may just be his way of talking, because a lot of the book is so the writer interviewed, what was his last name? Frank? I don't remember his last. He interviewed him.
McDougal.
Probably. And basically he just took the video and audio that he did, and literally, like, some chapters are word for word everything that he said in the interview, and some chapters he said, like it says in the intro, that he would take parts of what he said and write about, like, the history about it, and then he would go back to quoting him.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, to go back to what you were saying, like, what made The Irishman so great to you? I just want to know.
I don't know on it. I mean, I loved De Niro. I thought he killed it. Like, I loved everything that he did. Which I haven't seen I haven't seen The Godfather. I don't think I've seen anything that he's in.
Is he in The Godfather?
You saw The King of Comedy with us.
Yeah, I loved him in King of Comedy. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was in The Godfather.
Yeah.
Might have been part 2 or something. I haven't seen The Godfather either, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I loved Al Pacino. Like, I just love the story of it, and I think another thing is, and y'all know this, if it's based off of a book, most of the time I love it. Like, I love the movie. It's also a true story. I love movies that are about true stories, even though it's most of the time just dramatized, and most of it's not true. But I thought it was, like, beautifully shot. I thought besides, like, what we were talking about, like, the weird editing, and we talked about how the camera didn't move at all. Did you notice that? Or not that it didn't move at all, but I felt like it was very, like, we're gonna stay on this one shot and not move.
Yeah, it's stationary.
I remember.
Oh, okay.
Whereas I was saying to him, like, I felt like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was constantly moving around. Like, we were always getting, like, close-up shots, wide shots, like, just so many different without cutting.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was
Can you
interesting.
kill that?
I don't have anything to kill it. I got paper towel. Caitlin lost the dot of our bug.
Bug break.
Well, I just don't want bugs around my house.
What is that?
It's like a little beetle.
What was that?
What was it?
What is it? I mean, was.
Recipes.
No. Get out of my house.
Okay,
You're not
so
pleased with me.
Yamina, why didn't you like The Irishman?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so as far as the other nominations it got, we have Al Pacino and Joe Pesci for
See,
their
I just don't
roles.
think.
Oh, I love Joe Pesci. Oh my, loved Russ.
Yeah,
Oh, he was so good.
yeah, he was. I don't know. I don't have much to say about it other than that they did really good.
Is that all that they were nominated for?
No, cinematography,
Okay.
costume design, which was very good, I thought. Okay. That's okay. It got editing. See, that's why it's confusing.
See,
to me.
I don't.
That's weird.
That's like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Production design. No.
I don't think.
I don't think so.
I mean, unless I'm missing something.
You got like what?
Have a-
The meat, the meat packing place. That was like an interesting.
That was
set.
crazy. Like, obviously, I haven't gotten that far into the book, but if that's how he got in, that's crazy.
Yeah, like the random occurrence.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I mean, but would you?
Oh, here we go. Visual effects. What do you think about the visual effects? Because that was like the big part of the movie, really, was the fact that they had Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci all playing younger versions of themselves.
Yeah.
And older. And so they have like.
That was fine, but the
Okay.
blood, the shot. It looked like in a video game when you shoot
Painting
somebody.
the. What is it? Paint the house.
Houses.
I heard you
Like,
paint
when
houses.
Painting houses.
when
I
you-
also do my own carpentry.
in a video game when you shoot somebody and then it just
And it
looks
just
like a
immediately
powder.
splattered?
It just looks it looks like a powder.
Like you don't
like
see
a-
it coming from anywhere; it just automatically appears.
That's what happened in that movie.
I feel like that too. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, because
I was like,
I mean, I don't know. Did y'all expect him for him to be the one to kill him when he walked in?
I didn't.
I mean,
I thought
once
an
I
argument
realized
would
that
break out.
Nobody else was in the house. I thought.
Yeah, I thought an argument would break out between them, and then I didn't really know if he was going to kill him or not.
Mhm.
It just felt so random. He just literally walked in and shot him.
Well, see, yeah, which I don't know if this is a like flaw in the filmmaking or anything, but like when he walked in, it seemed that he knew he was going to kill him, but I had no.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Logan about how confusing it all was. Like
Yes.
his son being the one to
In the
pick him up,
car,
and why was there that other guy in the
But
car?
also, they flew him out so he wouldn't be near the situation. Like, they flew him on a private
also-
plane to not be near the situation so he wouldn't be involved.
Why his son? Like they couldn't find any other guy to drive that.
But he didn't even know that his son was picking him up. So what was the point of it? Like he was like, Dad, and he was like, oh, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And then there was this random guy in the car, and the son didn't know him.
Yeah, did the son know his father was about to be killed?
Exactly.
No.
That part didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And then the son did he just drop him off and drive off with that random guy?
Yeah, what
or was
was
he
that about?
outside
Was
and then
he
Robert
waiting
De
for-
Niro walk outside
Waiting
without
for him to pick up? Yeah, was he waiting to pick Frank up to leave and be like, oh, what happened? Like,
Exactly.
Where'd that go?
I painted the house, you know.
And then yeah, because then nobody knew that Frank killed him. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
it was.
Which
I did
his
not
son
like that.
should have known. Like his
Right, you
dad
would
turns
think.
up dead, and they're like, he was killed on
Okay.
this day at this time, and he's like, huh? What was I doing?
Okay, what was with the fish in the back seat? That really got me cracking
Oh
up.
my gosh!
gosh.
Another thing. anything.
I mean,
You don't keep a fish in a seat,
it
son.
kept going on and on.
And then it never amounted to anything.
Was it supposed to? Was he okay? What I thought was maybe he had sex with a girl in the car.
I actually had
They
that
were
thought.
trying to cover it up. He was trying to cover it up by saying he picked up a fish.
That didn't even cross my mind. I was like, oh, he's in the meat business with Frank.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's wet and it smells like fish.
But honestly,
Yeah, that
that's
was.
disgusting.
I was like, what are they talking about? Is there fish involved in what is going on?
No.
Had no idea.
But it just added nothing. It was stupid.
You know.
Now back to the
Visual effects.
yes.
Okay. What about when De Niro stomped that guy out?
Oh my freaking gosh.
And he
That was too
like-
much.
No, he was like.
You're supposed to be young. How old is he?
Oh, I don't know. He's like in his 70s.
No, really?
I was on such something.
I think he's in his 70s. Robert De Niro.
I thought he was in the 60s.
76.
Oh my
Yeah, he's
God.
old as dirt.
Wow.
Well,
I didn't think Russ looked any different. Like, he looked old at the start. He looked old in the car. He looked old at the pool. He looked
I mean,
old the whole
to
movie.
be
He looked
fair,
like he
Joe
never
Pesci has
changed.
looked old
I
since
mean,
he was like 30
I couldn't
years
get over
old.
how short he was. He was so cute.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't get over his voice in Home Alone. I was just like, it's a Home Alone guy.
Where's Harry? Wait, was he Harry? Was he Harry or Marv?
Marv.
I thought it was
He was
He was
Marv?
Harry. No, he was Harry. Marv
was
was
Harry.
the idiot. Well,
They were both.
Marv was the more idiot one.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy with the
I mean,
big
I
hair.
think Robert De Niro looked different. Slightly, but not much.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought they
I
did
mean,
a good
if it-
job. They looked a little weird.
yeah.
They looked a little like video game characters. but,
Yeah.
Like,
Go up to see what it's up against.
for what?
Visual.
Oh. Avengers Endgame. The Lion King.
Oh, God.
1917. And Star Wars.
What?
See, I would be fine with him winning.
Yeah,
I mean,
unfortunately.
Endgame.
Endgame might win just because it's the only.
No, I bet you Lion King will win.
I was thinking that because I said to Logan, I was like, I'm surprised that Lion King isn't up for like.
You can see all the
Animated.
individual hairs
Oh,
and the
God.
lions.
Surprised Toy Story isn't for that
You
cat.
can almost smell
Everyone's
the
going
cats.
crazy about that. There's a cat in Toy Story. I forgot y'all haven't seen it. There's a cat in Toy Story 4. And it really does look real. Like, it doesn't look animated at all.
Hmm.
And a lot of people, when it came out, a lot of people were obsessed with that cat because it looked so real. And that was, I mean, I
Is
thought,
it in The Lion King too?
I mean,
Probably.
Toy Story 4 will probably win animated.
Yeah.
you think?
Disney,
What else is up?
Disney owns the Oscars.
How to Train Your Dragon. I Lost My Body.
I thought that was,
Lost Missing Link.
I didn't like that one. Lost My Body. It was a little confusing. Like, it's, maybe I just didn't get it.
Yeah.
I was hoping
You
y'all
just
had seen
didn't get
it.
But it's like more artsy,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is why it probably won't win.
I mean-
but I guess it probably has a chance compared to like Missing Link and How to Train Your Dragon.
What up? Is that it for Irishman?
Adapted screenplay.
Oh,
Screenplay
okay.
was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is it better than those other ones?
We'll talk about it. What was better than The Irishman?
Ford v Ferrari.
Ford v Ferrari. Okay. Any thoughts?
Why do we always put me first?
Okay. I think we all. Okay. Well, maybe not y'all, but I was not expecting to love it. My family's a car family. I'm not a big car
Your
person.
family's a car family?
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
pretty
gosh.
much are. Yeah. Yeah, they are definitely.
Where does your dad work?
Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. Stop on by. Buy a car today.
I've met Dale Earnhardt's wife.
You have?
Yeah, she met Teresa.
Oh, because you went to that thing.
Yeah. You jealous now, ain't you?
Well,
Um,
Teresa sucks.
for comment.
And you can tell her I said it.
You never met her. George has met her.
Yes, we all felt the same.
Yeah, car movie. Who cares?
Lame. Boring.
Boring.
Loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
Absolutely loved it. It was amazing.
Why was it so
I'm gonna give it
good?
to Christian Bale. Like maybe the story. I don't know. I would love to see it if it wasn't him and see if I still loved it. I probably would, honestly. But I thought he made it.
The characters made it great.
Is Christian
Yeah.
Bale British?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
It just
not
blew
up
my-
for an Oscar.
Which it blew my mind because last year we watched Vice, and you couldn't get over that was Christian Bale. I didn't know who he was at that point. I was like, who is this guy? And I loved Vice, and to see him play
Was Christian Bale up for Vice?
Yes.
Miles. What was his first name? Ken Miles. Yeah, to see him play that, it was a very different character. They looked totally I couldn't get over it.
Yeah.
Amazed.
Yeah.
Like,
And we already talked about like when they showed him at the end, like he looked like him.
oh
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's that guy.
I hate when they do that though, because I'm like, what are y'all doing? That's cheating. You can't do that. It's too real. Okay, it's just too real.
All right. Well, yeah, it was a great movie. I got emotional. I think I cried.
Oh, I did. And then at the end, just
Oh yeah, the scene with him and his wife dancing in the auto shop.
yeah, that was good.
Really got me. Oh.
I didn't feel emotional.
The whole movie, even when he died, really.
I remember I
Is
called
Kayleena-
it.
Yeah. Well, tell.
And then I was mad. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
know
you
it was
saw-
based
yeah.
on a true story either. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Oh, see, I didn't know the story, but I knew it was based off of the true story.
I don't know if I just didn't pay attention or just didn't remember it, but I was like, that's stupid. Like, if they were gonna kill him, they should have done it at the race or whatever. And then he was
Yeah.
like, yeah, but this is probably just how it happened in real life. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Haven't you heard of Hollywood changing things to make a good movie? They could have done that, but you know, I understand they're trying to. No, I think somebody's banging on our ceiling.
Oh, sorry.
Can you can you explain why you thought that he should have died at the race?
Because it's more exciting and fun and. Oh, you mean
The
like.
whole like
Oh
why
my
you
God.
thought.
So basically, they talked in the movie multiple times, I think, about dying in a fire in a car. Like his son had like this weird fixation on it. On his dad dying
Because
in a fire.
I don't know if y'all know, but that's really common with cars. If you don't, I mean, any little thing gets in the way of anything, the first thing that it just goes up in flames.
Yeah.
Like, so it's really common.
Because they're not.
Yeah.
built for
See, I
security.
didn't know that.
And it's
But-
just, it's like, and I mean, like, you want it to be as safe as possible, so you're locked in. Like,
Right.
NASCAR nowadays, like, you're buckled, like, that seat is hard to
Yeah.
get out. There's not even a door.
So that's even crazier, but that even like secures the point, whatever, about he's like, as long as he gets out, he won't die. As long as he gets out, he won't die. Blah 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 blah. blah 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 blah. And at the beginning of the race, his door won't close.
Yeah. Didn't it just make you mad?
Like,
I was furious.
I mean,
I was mad at Christian
I have a
Bale.
lot of things
I
about
was
that.
mad at-
But
I was like, put some muscle in it.
Oh my
Close
God.
the
he
damn
was
door.
driving.
I know.
I was like, let the door go. I was
The
thinking just
aerodynamic.
leave it
Yeah,
alone.
yeah. If you let that door fly,
Whatever. I'm not into physics.
could you imagine if another car wrecked because
Like,
of his
probably
door?
would have just ripped the door off, and he would have been like, "Oh, cool."
I thought about that. I was
I thought
like,
they
why
were- I thought
doesn't
that
he?
was
Why doesn't he like?
I thought he was gonna do it.
one of those.
I really did. I was like, he's a
Anyways,
badass. He's gonna do
So
it.
they put that point, and I didn't think anything of it other than like, oh, this is clearly significant. It wasn't significant, first of all. Sorry, I'm yelling. So he takes a hammer
that
and
shot.
he hammers it.
That shot. He says.
I said he's gonna die.
they say, get the hell out of the way. And that shot, we see the hammer. That's all we see is him hitting the car with the hammer. I was like, he's gonna be able to get out.
He's gonna die. He's gonna catch on fire because they always talk about, oh, he's going too fast. He's gonna overwork. The car's gonna catch on fire or whatever. And I was like, oh, they hammered in the door. He's dead. And then nothing happened. Then he gets out, gets back in so easily.
Then 5 minutes later, it's his break and he's out of the car. I'm like,
how did he get
the door open?
And then how
are we
they
gonna get it closed?
Close it again? And they never showed them rehammering it. And then he didn't die. And I was like, and especially in the end, once the Ferrari went into flames and everything, I was like, oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Yeah, I thought.
And then he just died randomly practicing 6 months later or whatever you said.
Did 5 people die during Le Mans that year? So many people crashed in that
I
movie.
feel like that's common. Yeah, that's
all of them were fine, I guess. They all got out.
Their story wasn't significant to tell. In
that one race, the very start of that race, when there was a pile up and a car flew in the air, I was like, oh, they died, and they didn't stop the race. They kept going. I was this is not.
But anyway, so that made me mad, and I was like, you really couldn't change anything for Hollywood. You had to stick so close to the story.
Yeah. Which never happens unless you don't want it to.
Exactly. It just doesn't make any. It didn't make any sense to me. I was like, well, why did they put all the emphasis on the door and it was just another bump in the road for him, as if he needed it. They could have done something more interesting.
So after the movie, it says based off of a true story.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up what exactly was true about it. They're pretty spot on, except there's a few things. The biggest thing I think was Ford was not a hard ass like that. They were very open to him doing what he needed to do to win.
Mm.
They would let him do pretty much whatever that they wanted. So I thought that was interesting.
They changed for drama.
Exactly, yeah.
It was all conflict from the film.
Exactly. I thought that was interesting. I was like, the whole movie is based around how Ford is just being very strict, and you can't do this, and we want you to win this way, and you can't.
So did it happen in real life with them trying to make them cross at the same time?
Yes.
That happened in real life?
And because the car, the one that technically won, started farther back than Miles, he technically won the race because it's by miles and not by laps.
Oh, so annoying.
Yeah. And it's true, they say, what was the other guy's name? The other actor, the main.
Oh, Matt Damon.
Yeah, what was his name in the movie?
Oh.
You don't remember?
Carroll Shelby.
Shelby, yeah. He says, if you win this race, you're gonna win the Triple Crown, and that was true. He would have won the Triple Crown and everything.
Yeah, that was.
Made me so
insane.
mad.
Yeah.
But it was cute how he was like, whatever.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
do it next year.
Another thing I thought, which it bothered me, it probably wouldn't bother y'all as much, was, it was basically in the movie. It was 4 guys. There was Miles, Shelby, the mechanic guy, and then the older guy that they called Pops or whatever.
Oh yeah, Phil.
Phil, yeah. And that seemed like the only people that was working on the car. The whole movie, Miles would drive it, he would bring it back and say, tear this off, get rid of it, bring me a new piece.
Mm-hmm.
They had a whole team. Of course, Ford, they spent as much money as possible.
Yeah, and they didn't really show that in the movie.
Huge team, and they
did
didn't show that at all.
those dudes in suits being hi, we figured out a way to put the engine in.
Yeah.
Also, okay, so back to the weird ending thing. It just felt like a good movie, which I know that it's based on a true story. So it could get best adapted screenplay type of thing. I'm not necessarily disagreeing, but a good movie, it should have ended at the race. That was such a good ending.
Mm.
That would have been such a good. And then they just cut to him dying. It was just so stupid. I just didn't like that.
I go back and forth, honestly. I do think it should have ended at the race, but I feel a lot of race movies end at the race, and I hate that. Where are they now? What are they doing?
I don't know. See,
Also,
I don't know.
the scene with Shelby and his son.
And his son. I was about to say that.
Was good.
Yeah.
That was a good scene.
I don't know. Just
That was a good little
weird
wrap
to
up.
me.
Well, I was weirded out that it was nominated for Best Picture and then nothing else other than editing, sound mixing, and sound editing.
Yeah, what about
Why?
that?
What is that?
Car
We talked about this editing.
Oh,
You know, actually,
another
you
thing-
have a good point with the sound editing. It's probably really hard to get cars to not sound obnoxious.
Yes.
That's true.
Another thing that I found out is in a lot of race movies, especially like I should say car movies, when they're racing, it's usually not even them racing. That movie, he drove. They drove that car. So it wasn't edited to like a fake drive. He drove the car.
Yeah.
And they recorded.
Oh, that's cool.
What do you mean, like actually Christian Bale, or do you like usually?
I don't
they
know
have
if
a
it was
stunt?
Christian Bale, but they
So how do they normally do it then?
usually it's fake. Like it makes it look like they're driving and they're not driving.
Like a green screen or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked. I found that was in the article I read. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say that it deserves those other nominations. Like,
Yeah. But I thought Christian
I-
Bale should have gotten. Would he have been supporting or?
he would have been. Oh, that's a good question.
I
I
always.
don't know. That's like
I'd
just
almost
like how
say they're like
Tom
two
Hanks
leads.
is supporting for Mr. Rogers.
Who's they put the reporter as lead. The
Well,
journalist.
we haven't seen
I
the
don't
movie.
know.
Oh, well, the other person is like a journalist. So
Well, they put Tom Hanks as supporting, so if
Yeah.
you've seen the movie, you probably know who's the lead, but it just, for somebody who hasn't seen it, sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I hate that. I always feel like the person who gets supporting should be the one that gets the lead role.
Mm.
Like how we talked about Brad and Leo.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So Brad is supporting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he's a stunt double.
Yes. But who was Brad's stunt double?
I was like, okay.
Leo.
Okay.
Got him.
But with
You don't look
okay.
anything alike.
No, not really.
That was.
I mean, they're
so-
both generic, like semi-buff white dudes.
Yeah, most of the time they just base it off like body size. It's not really your
Yeah.
face.
But I never saw them as having a similar body type. I mean, I guess Leo might have like worked out for
Leo's
the
just-
movie, but
Yeah.
Brad Pitt is fit. Leo is
Leo's
dad
just a
bod.
doughboy.
Yeah, so I thought it was weird that they didn't have the same hair, face, anything. Like
Yeah.
usually, like
You look somewhat alike. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
but it was just for the movie, and I loved it, so it was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with Ford v Ferrari, I'll say that those other nominations, I mean, like, they're based on how good they made racing look, I feel like.
Yes.
Because
I agree.
Exactly.
during the race, I was like,
Let me tell
gripping
you.
your
Let me just
arm,
tell you.
like-
If you were there, you'd be bored as hell.
Yeah.
I've been to NASCAR races. I've seen NASCAR movies.
Mhm.
Love the movies. Hate going to a race.
Yeah,
it's so
nothing
boring.
like it.
No.
And you don't,
And people
as an
just-
audience member, you don't know what's going on, whereas we can see
Right. Right.
all the drama.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. It was like Cars. It was
I
like,
had a feeling one of you were gonna
I
say
swear, it was like Cars, like only the type of thing that you would normally see in an animated movie
Mhm.
like Cars, but they like got those shots, like, and they edited it well.
Yeah.
enough,
Yeah.
and it's just like,
But I don't think it would deserve Best Picture.
I don't know. What's better than Ford v Ferrari?
it. Marriage Story.
All right, this was your least favorite.
Yeah, it
one.
was.
What did you hate about
See,
it?
the thing.
She doesn't like anything about relationships.
Oh, you just-
No. I thought it did a great job displaying like what a relationship like that would be like.
Yes, correct.
Like I thought that was great. I think I couldn't get over them two together. Like it was Kylo Ren and Black Widow. Okay, that's what it was. I was like, y'all aren't even in the same universe.
See, that's like the problem. I don't really. Okay, I've told you this. That was like one of my favorite Scarlett Johansson. Like I don't like Scarlett Johansson, but I liked her in that movie.
Yeah.
But it's so hard, and like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I felt the same way. It's
Yeah,
so hard to
it's-
separate the actor
I can't.
from the role.
I struggle with that.
Yeah.
And,
See,
the-
like
and,
Jojo
you have
Rabbit?
to be really good.
Jojo
she
Rabbit?
She did
She
amazing.
killed it, but I was
Killed it,
still
so-
seeing Black Widow.
See,
And even
that
then,
one wasn't.
I was seeing Marriage Story, and I was like, because her husband was gone, and I was like, this is Marriage Story.
It's Marriage Story 2.
Part 2.
It's the German version.
They went back in time.
Yeah. So like, see, I feel like that was the good thing about Jojo Rabbit is I was able to like separate her from
Yeah.
any other.
I felt like I was
role
more,
that she'd ever
and it
done.
may have been because maybe if I had watched Jojo Rabbit before, I would be feeling the same way.
Sure.
But I had seen Marriage Story and been thinking about like very, very different role.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I mean, she was like a
this.
cartoon character in Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
I feel like that too.
helped
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Which it was like, in Marriage Story, she was a normal person, and it was hard not to see her as either another character or just Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
But she did great,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I told you I like the movie Her because you can't see her face.
Mm.
I haven't seen that.
Okay, so you didn't like it because you couldn't get over them together?
I think that was it. I mean, maybe I feel like I was bored sometimes. But
I feel
don't
like
think
it was boring.
I don't think you could have done it the story better. Like it's not supposed to be exciting every day.
Yeah, and
like
so
that's
what
not.
I told Logan, what I didn't like about it was that there wasn't a plot. There wasn't
Right.
a beginning and
Right.
ending, really.
But see, I loved the ending because I feel like that's where it should have ended.
Mm.
yeah, I loved the ending too. That
For
was
sure.
that was my favorite part.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when it was over.
Me.
I mean, yeah, I will say, I mean, it was a character drama about divorce. It's going to be mostly characters talking, and
Yeah.
that's
I also feel like
sometimes
See,
makes for boring.
if you like, if your parents haven't been divorced, maybe you also can't really relate.
Mm. Or if you haven't experienced some form of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, there was parts of that, like the whole lawyer thing.
Yeah.
See, I felt
Stop whispering.
even though
So accurate.
I feel my parents aren't divorced, and they argue, but I don't feel like they argue a lot. But when we went through the lawyer thing with my nephew, that the courtroom was exactly like that meeting. They bicker and argue and try to find the deepest little
Mhm.
piss, like just
And
any
it was
little
like-
thing that'll
Yeah, it was like
tear you apart.
my parents would be fine, but then
You walk
all of
into
a
the
sudden,
room.
my mom has a different opinion, and my dad's like, she must have been talking to her lawyer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's so true.
It's right. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
For sure.
Like, oh, they could, in my situation, it was like, the mom would say to the dad, you're both great parents, but when we got in the courtroom, it was, you're a terrible parent and you don't know how to act with a kid. Obviously, someone had been telling them that the littlest thing that happened makes them a horrible person. And that's not true, but that's what
Yeah,
happens.
because then, if you noticed from the movie, they started to believe it, even though they hadn't believed it before.
Yeah.
Like, she started treating him differently.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And she before had been like, no, he's a great
Yeah.
dad. He's like, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And which is why I like that they started with the, like, notes to each other in therapy.
Oh, I loved that,
Oh,
yeah.
I cried.
And then when
At
he,
the beginning of the
At the
movie.
beginning.
yes, I did
Yeah.
too. And
As
then when
soon
he
as
finds
they-
the letter and he reads it,
That's,
Oh, yep.
done.
Again.
no.
Number 2.
Yep.
That's, I mean,
'Cause
that's why I
It was
cried.
so beautiful and so cute, and then it was like, oh, they're reading it in their
Yeah.
like, divorce hearing.
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing that messed me up the most about the movie was how the kid was acting towards his mom and towards his dad, like separated. Like he seemed to have a much better relationship with his mom.
Mhm.
He was happy to be with her no matter what. But when he had to go stay with his dad, it was like he had no desire to be there.
Mhm.
He didn't want anything to do with, like he didn't want to do anything with him. And I feel like that was so real. Like
Mm.
kids choose a
And it was
side and don't
sad.
even mean. Yeah, exactly.
Like, I felt for, because, like, I think I loved Adam Driver in it, and, like,
Yeah.
I felt for him. Like,
I
I
did
just
too.
believed the movie. It was
Yeah.
believable. It was, like,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't know if the story is great, because there was not a plot, not a
Right.
beginning and ending. I mean, I guess there was conflict, but there wasn't a conflict that needed to be resolved.
Right.
It was just
And it
kind of a
really
study.
wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I told you this. Like, a Hollywood movie, they probably would have ended up getting back together, you know?
Exactly,
Like a romance,
yeah.
but it wasn't that. It
Yeah.
was a. Oh my god.
He's been there for like an hour.
I just noticed him because he sat up and then lay back down. Yeah, it was like a character study, or well, I keep calling it a relationship study because it's not a story.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of an observation. It's a marriage story.
It is.
The one thing I thought was really, really weird was when Scarlett Johansson goes to see her lawyer for the first time, I thought she was going to see a therapist. I did not. I was like, who is this woman? And then like she keeps showing up. I'm like, oh, it's her lawyer. Like I had no idea.
I don't remember how I knew, but I knew.
I feel like that was intentional too. Like she
True.
acted more like a therapist at first.
Which is like seems weird.
Yeah.
For a divorce
Yeah.
lawyer. Yeah, that's the point.
She was like trying to, she was just good at her job.
Okay, but did y'all believe? Because I honestly did not believe that he had cheated on her.
I believed it.
Like before they told us.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I believed it just because that happens.
Yeah.
Like.
I honestly don't remember that part. What happened?
Oh.
It's been a while.
So like when she goes to see her lawyer, she says like, and I think he's sleeping with our stage director. I think that's what she was. And there's like, and there's little hints like when he's directing that she's like at his beck and call. She's like giving him things, and they meet out in the hall, and she's like, she asks him some questions that leads you to think, and then they end up arguing about it, and he's like, yeah, I slept with her once. Like you need to move on or something like that.
I probably didn't really think about it much. I probably just watched it.
Men.
I don't know. I probably was like, no, he didn't cheat.
I didn't think he did. I really didn't.
I wanted it to not be true, but I was like, Scarlett Johansson, her character isn't a bad person.
Yeah.
Like she wouldn't
and
lie. She's not paranoid either. She's like confident too, so she wouldn't be the type to lie about that or not know. So they were both nominated for actors in leading roles. Actor, actress. And I mean, I definitely
What about the little boy?
those nominations. No, not the little boy.
No supporting?
No, he barely supported anything. He was just like, no, Dad, leave me alone.
I don't want to be a...
When he stepped over his father when he was laying on the floor bleeding, I was like, you don't deserve to have parents, okay? Like, you don't even care.
I loved that scene.
Yeah, that was a great
I loved
scene.
it too, yeah.
Box cutter. Oh, it was so funny. Laura Dern. Yeah, I mean, nobody's questioning that, right? Score.
I'm not very good at this.
What about you?
I don't remember it.
Original score?
Yeah.
I liked the music in it. I thought it fit the tone.
Yeah, I thought it was very cute, very quirky.
Yeah.
It perfectly supported.
Like out of those that I'm looking at, it's probably the best one, but I don't remember it. I just know that we've talked about how Joker, the score isn't really what...
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
The score isn't what's...
I loved it.
No, that's a soundtrack. It's different.
No,
That's my
she's saying
point.
she loved the score.
No. Like the instrumental? Or would that be soundtrack?
No, like
No, soundtrack.
I like that.
Soundtrack
includes
that
all
is
licensed
live.
music and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's live. Frank Sinatra. The score
Like
would
the
be
part where he's
the violin when he's
dancing.
dancing. That instrumental would be score.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I would say it's
Beautiful.
between Joker and probably Marriage Story, but I don't really remember Marriage Stories, whereas Joker's is like the only one that sticks out to me out of all those lists. Like 1970, I keep wanting to call it 1975. 1917.
Yeah.
It was okay, but
It was just dramatic.
Exactly.
And like, whatever. And then Little Women, I don't really remember much about the score of that one.
I have the same problem.
are they saying Beth's piano playing, or are they saying, or does it have to be like
No, it's usually background
music? That's
It's
what I
like-
thought.
It's all background music.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
And then it was like
Music
Rise of
written
Skywalker.
to support the film.
Don't get me started.
Wait, guys. Pause.
Yes.
It's 7:15. I think we need to order our apps now.
Okay.
Because, are we getting them delivered?
All right.
Family meeting. I'm
Here we
sorry.
are. Okay. We're giving our picks and predictions.
We have-
Is everybody ready?
No.
It's our lightning round. Original screenplay. Knives Out. Marriage Story. 1917.
No, don't read them out. She has her own list and we have our own list. What are we doing first?
Do you have the list?
Original
Original
screenplay.
screenplay.
Okay. What I want to win
All right, go.
is either
What's your pick?
Parasite or Knives Out. But what will probably win, I don't know, any of them could win.
You are correct.
Okay, the only one that I would be mad if it won is 1917.
Okay.
Fair. Okay. Is that it?
Okay, should I make a prediction?
Make a prediction.
What will
Once
win?
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay. All right. What I want to win. I want Knives Out to win just because I want it to win.
Because it's the
something.
only one it was nominated for.
Yeah. But my number 2 is Parasite. And my prediction is Marriage Story. Go.
I want Knives Out to win as well. Loved it.
Great movie.
I predict Marriage Story as well.
I can see it. All right, here we
I
go.
don't know.
We need
I
to
mean,
write
we're not
this
going to
down.
argue about it because that's not what this is about. I mean, we can argue after.
Wait, what is this
There's no point
original
in arguing.
screenplay?
Yeah.
What did you say? You
I said, wait, or we're just doing predictions.
Just do predictions.
Once upon a time.
And I said Marriage Story, and you said Marriage Story. Okay.
This has to go in order. K, Logan, me. Okay.
Okay. Adapted screenplay. Here we go. Pick
Little Women.
and prediction.
Oh, no. My women. My
My women.
My pick is Jojo Rabbit.
Okay.
Wait. No. Yeah, my pick is Jojo Rabbit because you told me that it was based on a comic book, and that is so cool. And it was.
This is adapted?
such-
Adapted.
No.
Yes, adapted.
Yes.
I
All right, Shakira.
I think it's based on a comic book.
Well, that's what you told me, and I loved it. And but I think Little Women might win, maybe Joker, but Little Women. Maybe Irishman. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't think the two folks will win.
My pick for this. It's Little Women, and it's also gonna win.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's what you want to win, and yeah.
Yeah, I think it deserves it.
Yeah. But Jojo Rabbit felt like an original screenplay, and it wasn't.
What I
Does that
want
make it better?
to win is the two popes.
The
What I-
two poops.
No, the popes. The pope. What I think will win is Joker.
Okay.
So you also said Little Women?
Yes.
And
I said double Little Women.
Well, I'm just doing
Oh,
predictions.
sorry.
Are we gonna like win an award if we get all
Yes.
the
Yeah.
I have
votes?
something planned.
Oh wow. Okay.
What if you win?
I have something planned.
All right. VFX. We got. Oh, you.
I don't want any. Okay, I want Lion King to win, and Lion King will win.
Get
Ew.
out of here.
Oh.
You want it to win?
Get out of my house.
We can't discuss it. Go.
Okay. Wait. Oh, you went double. My pick.
I don't want 1917. I didn't see Star Wars, but it's Star Wars. I mean,
Yeah, it always gets out of.
Avengers
Okay.
might win.
My pick is Avengers Endgame. And my prediction is The Irishman. It's locked in.
Okay. I want the Irishman to win,
Okay.
but I
Might
think
have good visuals.
I think Lion King will win.
See, Lion
It's
King.
fair.
I mean, it's
You guys may be right,
I'm positive.
but I don't think you're right.
She's positive.
Well,
Been
I'm
there.
positive as well.
What else?
I'd be positive. Sound mixing.
Ford v Ferrari. Both.
For both. haven't seen Ad Astra. We should probably make that clear.
We also should
You have seen all of the
probably-
movies that were nominated.
We should probably not make predictions for like some of the topics that we haven't seen like any of the movies.
We'll defer to Elizabeth, but we should do it anyway because it's kind of funny.
That's true. Just picking it based on the name.
Based on the poster. Who's in it?
We don't even have the poster over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I should look at yours. We should
Okay.
look at yours.
So here, I want. I'm trying to hear the sound in my head.
What would be sound mixing for Joker? Like what?
Same thing as everything else.
Like
It's just how the sounds
like
come in.
talking, audio, gunshots.
it includes talking?
Yeah.
Oh, I
any
didn't know
sound.
that. Okay.
Any sound.
Okay.
Like, you know Lil Wayne's song, A Milli? Bad sound mixing.
My pick is either Ford v Ferrari. Yeah, that's true.
That's what I always think of when I think of this category.
Ford v Ferrari or 1917. I feel like that did have really good sound mixing in my opinion. But my prediction has to be one. And it's Ford v Ferrari.
It's gonna be the Bohemian Rhapsody, guys. It's gonna win all of the ones it was nominated for, but not Best
But
Picture.
nothing important.
Got him.
Bohemian Rhapsody won Best Actor.
And he killed that role.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was
Okay.
like, hello, everyone.
What I don't want to win is Ad Astra. What I want to win is. It's a tie. What I want to win is Joker. What I think will win is Ford v Ferrari.
Okay. Sound editing.
Same.
For both?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same thing. What's the difference?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's why I'm picking
It's
the
very
same thing.
difficult.
I mean, I know there's a difference, and it's very
difficult
small.
to hear tell the difference.
The people who do the jobs are like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you're a bunch of idiots.
Those are the sound mixers. We're the sound editors.
Yeah.
I get paid
mixing has a
300,000,
lot to
and
do
they get
with
paid
levels,
400,000.
Like how things are separated in sound. All that
See,
kind of
sound
stuff.
editing I see
Whereas
as more of like,
editing is
oh, if their voices don't match their mouths,
Yeah.
stuff like
Right,
that.
right.
Whereas sound mixing is like, oh, it didn't
But
hurt my
doesn't the
eardrums
editor
or
of the
was
film
too
handle
quiet.
both.
They probably work together or
I
something,
think, yeah, that's what I assumed. They work together.
but I honestly don't know.
Anyway, fine.
Anyway.
Ford.
Maybe sound editing does. Maybe sound editing.
Same. We get same lots.
Maybe
and
sound
everything.
editing is also like sound effects. And,
Yeah.
Like sound mixing is like still.
Okay,
just
what I
volume.
want to win
Is
Ford v Ferrari.
okay.
What's gonna win is Ford v Ferrari.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a unanimous decision.
Yeah. So is the last one.
Best live action short film. Well, me and Kaylina only saw 2 of these.
We did.
Which were?
Oh, NEFTA.
After Football Club and The Neighbor's Window.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but I want to see the posters for the
Oh.
other ones. Oh, that's a good poster.
Which one?
NEFTA.
After
Yeah, I like that one.
that's a good poster.
Oh, so is that.
Sorry, of posters.
I love that. Yeah.
No, I was talking about Neighbor's Window.
Ooh,
Oh, I
the
like that
sisters
one too.
posters.
I love the sisters.
Yeah.
Okay, it's between. Is a sister the one where the girl? Have you seen her sister?
I have my lock.
Do you want me to tell you like the plot point?
Yeah, basically.
No. No.
No, because I think there was one called Sister and one called Us Sister, and I want to know
Sister
what
was
they
the
are.
animated one that we watched.
No. Sister is the animated.
Yeah,
A
that's what I
Sister
thought.
is live action.
Yep.
And so is it the girl that had like the headset on in the thing?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I bet that one's good. I'm just gonna say Neighbor's Window because that feels very relevant to today's day and age.
You think?
That's your pick and your lock.
You know, like it's a
Over-
very big thing of like, oh, moms have such a hard life. It's not as glorified
I see your point. I see.
as it used
So
to
which
be.
one? Which one?
Neighbor's Window, both. Like for me.
Logan.
My favorite out of the two that I saw was NEFTA Football Club. But
I feel like it was too
I
short,
think
but.
Brotherhood is going to win.
I don't know anything.
Oh, I was gonna say, you saw it?
I don't know anything about them, so.
Me neither.
Okay, so what I
We
want
should
to
have let
win,
Elizabeth go first.
what I want to win is,
Oh, we gotta be blind.
what I want to win
What I want to win.
is a sister. What I think will win is a sister.
Yeah, see, I was so close. Put us, okay. See, this is, okay,
French.
this is
The
unfair.
Academy doesn't like French.
Hold on.
films.
This is where it gets unfair if Elizabeth wins the most predictions because she saw them all.
Yeah.
But we won't talk about that. Because I want to
Oh,
say a sister.
how about this?
I didn't see it.
If it's one, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah, we don't have time.
Animated short films.
Okay, so here's
You
I have
saw
not
little
seen two
bit.
of these.
Yeah,
I
neither
saw
have we.
3.
We've all seen the same amount.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so like taking out the ones that we haven't seen, which is kind of unfortunate because we were gonna
We were
watch
gonna watch
Daughter.
it.
Shoot,
Now we don't have time.
We can watch it later.
it's my fault.
Yeah.
I failed us all.
It's actually my fault for having to work till 5.
It's actually the government's fault for making you a job. It's actually
Okay.
the apartment. I'm just kidding.
There's a lot. My parents. I mean, okay,
And we
so
were all brought into this world.
so okay, here's the thing. Kit Bull was my like favorite, 100%. But I kind of want Sister to win. But I think Hair Love will win. It's like a roller coaster of emotions.
Okay, I feel similarly.
You feel the same way?
I feel similarly.
Sister should win
Kit Bull
because
was cute as heck, and I cried.
me too.
Same.
Like
Oh my
for,
gosh.
like in my head, I cried for like 3 hours. But but I liked Hair Love more as a film, and I
Yeah.
think that it will win.
But-
Do I?
I think it'll
We don't
win.
have time.
I think
But-
Sister will win. I think Sister
No.
will win. That's my lock.
Sister should win because
I want Sister to win because it should. It definitely should. It's beautiful. It's
it was it was an interesting way.
It had
to like
in
this-
my opinion, it has kind of a political view.
Oh,
like,
it did. Oh, it
so you
did.
think
It
so?
did,
Okay,
yeah.
I wanted to talk about that, but I wanted to wait till you got home.
it was like Chinese political.
Yeah.
And it was friggin' stop motion felt.
And I think that it will win only because it's political, not because of.
But Hair Love is kind of like
See,
social.
I'm tied between those two. I definitely think one of them will win, and if they don't, then
I would be shocked
Daughter
if Kit
and
Bull won. Yeah, I guess we don't know what Daughter and Memorable or whatever.
but that
Memorable.
okay. Production design.
The Irish. Wait, I don't know why I'm talking.
The Irish.
Your pick.
I would like. Oh, I'm thinking of something. I think I'd like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood to win because it was like like retro.
I kind of forgot about that. Yeah.
But I kind of feel like 1917 will win, and I feel like it's well deserved.
So 1917.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 1917 because you know.
Logan.
Total agreement.
Okay.
Well, you want Once Upon a Time, but you think 1917.
War movies never won. For some
But the
reason.
production design was really good.
I mean, it's
The
true.
bombed out city.
But I really think that Once Upon a Time will win.
Okay. What's your favorite?
My favorite that I want to win,
Yeah.
Jojo Rabbit.
Okay. It's a good pick.
I thought they did great.
They did. What?
Music,
That's-
original score.
Okay.
Oh, that's just the next one scrolling up.
Okay.
No,
Mine,
do
for
Best
some
Picture
reason-
last. We're not doing.
Yeah, I don't know why
Next.
mine is weird. Okay, I'll go by your list, I guess.
It says this one's original song.
Original.
Oh, I'm
score.
sorry. No, original song. You're right.
Okay. All right. We haven't seen like any of
Okay, I want the Toy Story one to win.
these.
Just literally based on the fact that it's Randy Newman and he's the one that did the You Gotta Hurt Me. But I but I kind of feel like it might be Rocket Man.
Interesting. Okay, you're gonna say Rocket Man?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say Rocket Man.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I want it to be I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away by Randy Newman from Toy Story 4. But I think it's gonna go to I'm Standing With You from Breakthrough.
Interesting.
Breakthrough.
Interesting
We
choice.
could have easily listened to these songs without watching the
It's
movie.
true.
Okay, I want Stand Up to win. Loved it. I think it'll win.
Okay.
I was thinking about that one. Like, I was like, oh, Harriet. I feel like maybe that one
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
might win, but.
You gotta stand up.
But I don't know. A lot of people. For what? No, for what you believe in, believe.
Is that a song?
VeggieTale.
Oh.
All right.
Original score.
Wait, well, which one did you want to? Wait, no. Which
Stand
one
Up.
did you think would win?
Stand Up.
Okay.
Go stand up.
If not Stand Up, then Rocket Man. That's
What's
my
your
next.
favorite score?
Score. I kind of feel like 1917 might win,
Stinky.
but I want Joker to win. I think it'll be between 1917 and Joker. I just don't know which one they will pick. I
Yeah.
almost feel like they might pick Joker. I'm gonna say Joker. Joker. Double Joker.
I'm having a real difficult heart moment right now.
You can say what you want unless you believe.
My pick is Marriage Story.
To win?
No, what he wants.
Yeah, my pick. Like what I like the best. And my prediction is between two. It's either Joker or Star Wars. Are they gonna give another one to John Williams?
We can hope that they won't.
They will. He's gonna get it.
You're gonna pick Star Wars?
He's gonna get it.
Okay.
All right, next.
Old
I want
Johnny.
Joker to win. Joker's gonna win.
Yeah.
Makeup and hairstyling. I can tell you.
What's your pick?
Maleficent.
Oh, this is so hard.
Yeah.
What you want and
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, okay, I haven't seen the new Maleficent, but Angelina Jolie's makeup in Maleficent is outstanding.
Girl, did she get costume? Did they get costume designed?
I'm not sure.
I think I want Judy to win. But I think Bombshell's gonna win.
I really want Judy to win, like with the heart and soul. But I think Joker will win.
See,
Wait, what did you say?
Maleficent.
I'm gonna be mad if Joker wins. Frankly.
Listen though. Listen.
Wait, what did you pick?
For
So,
what's
Judy.
gonna win?
What you
then
want
I
to?
picked Bombshell
Bombshell.
as what is going to win.
So in Irishman, was none of that makeup work? All of that was computer animated? Because why didn't
I
they
think
get a
it was most of
nomination
it.
for makeup?
I think most of it was computer animated.
Interesting.
International Feature Film of the Year.
Wait, Honeyland was a feature film?
Yes,
Babe, you told me it was a documentary.
it's also a feature film. A feature film just means feature length.
Is it also up for documentary?
Yes.
Okay, well you didn't tell me that. You told me it was a documentary. I mean, like in my head, that means it was only up for documentary. I didn't know documentaries could
Okay,
be up
that's
for
fine.
Parasite. Parasite. I want Parasite. Will.
Okay, I agree.
But I also haven't seen like 80% of these.
I want Honeyland. No. Yes. No. No, I want Pain and Glory to win. But I think Parasite will win. Definitely.
Bong Joon-ho.
What?
Film editing. JoJo.
You want JoJo to win?
Double JoJo.
I want JoJo to win. I think Ford v Ferrari might win.
I want Jojo Rabbit to win, and I think The Irishman will win for some reason.
Weird editing choices.
I know.
Exactly.
They're gonna
That's my thought. That is exactly what I was thinking.
Like Bohemian.
be like,
exactly.
So cool.
So many cuts.
Well,
so many not.
So y'all are
cuts.
both going
So
Irishman?
many strange.
Yes, but
Then
what I
I'll go
want.
Ford v Ferrari so that maybe I have a chance.
But what I want to win is Ford v Ferrari.
Okay.
Wait, you said Ford v Ferrari.
That's my pick, like what I predict.
Well, what do you?
JoJo.
I got it backwards.
He
Okay.
keeps standing up, stretching and laying
Alright.
right down. So cute.
Short
Documentary
Knots.
short.
We only saw two of them.
3. We saw Walk Around Cha Cha learning to skateboard in the absence.
I haven't seen one of them because it's not available.
What's your pick?
I think I want In the Absence, but I think Learning to Skateboard would win.
Mm.
What's Life Overtakes
think-
Me? I feel like we
That's
watched
the
Oh yeah,
boat.
we did watch that. We watched 4 of them.
Wait, what's In the Absence then?
No.
The boat.
That's the boat. I'm sorry. Life Overtakes Me is the children.
This is the show.
Going into
the
comas.
dead kids.
Oh. Yeah,
The
no.
brain dead kids.
Okay, then I was right. I want In the Absence, the boat one.
Yeah.
But I think Learning to Skateboard will.
Oh,
What's St. Louis Superman?
we haven't seen that. It's not out yet.
Yeah.
Good.
I want In the Absence to win
But what if St. Louis Superman wins because
by
we're-
far. And I think that Life Overtakes Me will win. I think they'll love it.
I don't think they will. I really, really want In the Absence to win, and I think it will win.
I'm gonna be really happy with that. What the heck?
You went.
I'm really
Well,
bad
I
at
didn't
guessing though.
mean to. Best doc.
We haven't seen any of them except for Honeyland.
one.
Are you still gonna make it?
I heard somebody say that American Factory will win, so I'll go with that. I'm stealing somebody else's.
Okay,
That's
is
funny.
that it?
Yeah, she's only seen one.
Okay. Alright. I want for Sama to win. I believe.
Adam likes it
No, I just think I'll like it.
because Adam likes
No,
it.
because of what I've seen so far.
You don't want me-
embarrass me in front of the people and talk about Adam.
Come
right
on,
now.
we have 5 minutes.
My prediction is The Cave.
Okay.
What is the cave?
I don't
I
know.
want to see all of them.
Okay.
We will.
They're really close together. I want Honeyland to win. And For Sama, but I think For Sama will win.
Okay. Bang bang. Directing. Holy shit. Go. What's your pick?
I want Parasite.
Okay.
Actually, I want Once Upon a Time,
Okay.
but I think The Irishman might.
I want Once Upon a Time as well. And I also think The Irishman will win.
I want the same thing. And I think the Irishman will win.
Okay. Costume
Quentin
design.
Tarantino is
Go,
a
go,
genius.
go.
Costume.
Pick. Your pick.
My costume pick is probably my pick is maybe JoJo or Little Women, but I think Little Women will win. So
Mm-hmm. God. Well, I feel the same way.
Little Women?
Jojo, yeah, Little Women, but I love Jojo Rabbit. Oh no.
But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was good, too.
I'm gonna say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You're gonna say Once Upon a Time.
Yep.
Brad Pitt's Hawaiian shirt.
Okay, I really, really want,
When he wasn't wearing
Little
a shirt.
Women to win? but I'm gonna say Joker.
Okay.
How
Cinematography.
many more are there?
We're close, I think.
We're close to the
I
time.
kind of want Lighthouse to win, but I don't think it will at all. I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood will. Maybe Joker.
Her. Which one?
Oh, maybe
one?
1917.
Oh my gosh.
Give me a quick definition of
I mean,
cinematography, because I can't.
Cinematography is
Just
the way
like-
the shots are framed and.
Okay, that's what
like,
I thought. That's the perfect way to put it.
that thing.
See, like 19.
Oh.
See, like Lighthouse.
Oh, that part right there, that did it. That did it.
A quick discussion for all of us.
We don't have one.
Oh my gosh, we don't have time
Lighthouse
for a quick discussion.
Had an interesting cinematography.
Very.
Not necessarily good, but interesting.
Not
Won't win
necessarily
because it's not really. It's like way too artsy for them. 1917 had that gimmick thing of the continuous shot, which is why it might win for like achieving it pretty well.
Yep, yeah.
But no.
Okay.
But Joker, see, I don't know if this
We're
is
gonna need-
cinematography, but the Joker, just the colors and like the shots and everything. I'm gonna go with 1917 as my pick.
Okay,
Prediction.
alright. I want the Lighthouse to win, and I think 1917 will win.
I'm like mad at.
I
how much
want Hollywood to win, and I think that 1917 will win.
Okay, fair.
Go away.
Best animated
Animated.
Toy Story 4. I want Klaus.
I
Klaus.
think it's Klaus.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I want Klaus to win.
Okay.
It was so
I think I want Klaus to win, and I think
Wait, what do you think will win?
Toy Story 4.
Oh.
Toy Story 4 will win.
Oh my god, y'all. Why?
Because Disney owns the Oscars.
That's so true, but okay,
Dude, what was that movie that I
9
showed
times
you?
out of 10 they pick.
What did I show you the other day that I was like, I didn't know that this movie won Best Animated? It was some random Disney movie, like.
Yeah.
I want Klaus to win, and I think it'll win. I'm
Okay.
gonna just put it out there. I
Actress
don't
and
think it will
supporting
win.
role. Holy shit, we need to go. Pick and predictions.
Garjo's who I want. No. Laura Dern's who I want. Scarlett is who I think will win.
Marriage Story?
No.
Jojo.
Jojo.
Supporting role. I'm backwards. I want ScarJo. I think Laura Dern. Go.
I need names of movies.
Prediction. Oh, we were just doing actress.
Laura Dern Marriage Story.
Okay, that's what I thought.
ScarJo Jojo.
Okay. I think that I didn't know Kathy Bates was.
ScarJo Jojo.
ScarJo Jojo.
I think that.
It's okay. It's over there on my laptop.
I think that
It's probably a commercial break or something.
that Joe. No. I want JoJo to win, but I think Bombshell will win.
Wow. Okay.
I told you. Didn't I say something? like
Alright,
that?
leading role.
No, you said
Actress
that.
leading role. Go.
Actor.
Well, I'm on
Actress.
actress. Do you have actor?
Okay, just do it.
Actress in what? Leading?
Leading.
Yeah.
I'll just scroll up. Go ahead.
I want Sorsha.
Who? Oh, never mind. Oh, Jesus.
What's your prediction?
Oh. It's 8 o'clock.
Alright, just set it in front of.
Something's happening.
Oh god.
It's Mr. Rogers with a black woman.
Are we?
It says we still have 5 minutes.
Wait,
That's
is that Janelle
Yeah, that's Janelle Monáe.
Is she performing too?
Yeah.
Okay, well then this isn't that important. We can always look it up later.
Just turn it off. Or sound off, I mean.
Okay.
Actress leading role. You want?
I want Sorsha, but I think did she do good in Harriet? Was that girl good?
Don't ask questions. Just go.
I feel like she might win.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Harriet.
I want ScarJo to win. Do I? I want Sorsha to win. I think. What do I think?
It's getting harder.
I think ScarJo will win.
Little Women?
No.
Marriage Story.
Oh.
he wants Little Women to win, but he thinks Scarlett will win.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I want Little Women to win, and I really think they'll win.
Okay. All right, actor supporting role.
I want Brad Pitt to win. I can see him winning, however, I almost feel like possibly Al Pacino. Maybe even Anthony Hopkins. I'm just gonna go Brad Pitt. Once Upon a Time.
Brad Pitt, Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci. No, not high. Joe.
Oh, Chili's is here.
I want Anthony Hopkins, the two popes.
Okay.
And I think that he will win.
Okay. Leading role. We're almost done.
Joaquin.
Oh, look, she was just on Little Women.
Joaquin.
Joker?
Mm-hmm.
Joker.
Joker.
And Joker.
All right, best picture.
All right,
Like, that was the easiest pick.
I mean, duh.
I think they call it best function. Yeah.
Alright, I want Parasite to win, but I know it won't. So I'm hoping that Once Upon a Time wins.
Okay. It won't.
No. Wait, I'm still thinking.
Oh my god, we don't have time. They're dancing.
Yeah, it's
You
freaking
got
Janelle
2
Monáe.
minutes and 45 seconds, yo. What's your
What
prediction?
if Joker wins?
It's okay. Just say
It's
something.
okay.
Did I say it? Should I
Say,
just
say
go
what
with
you
my
want.
gut?
Go with your
Say
gut.
what you want.
Go with your
Like,
gut.
I want all of them to win except for 1917.
That's not your gut.
Yeah, you gotta follow a different part of your body.
Your hair.
Once
Where's
Upon a
your
Time in
hair?
Hollywood. I'm gonna go for it. Once Upon a Time. Quentin,
Excuse
my
me.
boy. Why doesn't
Over
Quentin Tarantino have a pop Funko?
Yeah, I'm
He
sure he
should.
does.
He should.
You don't think he does?
My pick is Parasite, and my prediction is. What is my prediction?
Get it.
My prediction is Marriage Story.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay, I
Look at my screen. Oh,
I-
wow. That's the first.
want.
Look at him.
What was my top?
You too.
What was my top?
Guys,
Joker.
Who?
Joker.
That's what I thought. I want Joker to win, and Joker is going to win.
Wow.
That's a little brave, but we're going with it.
Wowie.
And we'll be right back in about 3 hours.
We bring laptop
I know.
outside.
She's in flowers. And people are singing with her in the crowd. It's Leo! Who's in the floor?
Oh, she's, babe,
Oh my god, she's
wearing-
Midsummer!
baby.
She's May Queen! Is that what it's called?
Yes. But yet, you kind
I have chills! I'm so excited! Oh my god, I almost like a vagina! I missed it. She was covered. She had like a... And she went up to Leo and asked him to sing, and he was.
This is something that we are going to discuss on our podcast.
Okay, I gotta pee.
Midsummer was the biggest
Summer movie.
No.
Wait, did that come out 19? They get anything?
No, and you know what? I can say a lot of things about that. Me and Logan have already talked about this, and we'll talk about it again.
Oh my
god.
Wait, which Oscars is this? 90 something? No,
70 something?
Is it 70? They is! They is!
Who is?
Brad Pitt.
I didn't see Brad Pitt.
Did you see Brad Pitt? He was right there.
I saw Tom Hanks.
No.
I saw Adam Driver.
I saw Adam Driver and then
All the best actors.
basically. Why the men?
Laura Dern was there. It just says thanks for watching. I guess it's over. I'm not even kidding you.
Brad Pitt. This is the second Oscar for Brad Pitt, his first for acting.
Oh yeah! Freaking knew it!
3 for 3, baby.
Wow. Yes!
Oh
My boy!
Isn't that what I said I wanted?
Wait, what is it?
Joker. I mean,
Jojo
Jojo.
The neighbor's widow.
Window. Shy.
Jacqueline Duran, Little Women.
Ho ho!
American Factory.
Oh wow!
Did not deserve
Good
it.
job.
Did not deserve it.
Learning to skateboard in a war zone. If
Wow.
you're a girl.
Looks
should've,
like
like,
Kaylina's
bet
sleeping
money
it.
on this.
Laura Dern.
That's right, boy. That's right. That's right.
Ford versus
Wow.
And the Oscar goes to Bombshell.
Deborah. Called it.
And the Oscar goes to Parasite.
Of course.
Oscar goes to Sir Elton John.
I should. Oh, I won $10 at the lottery a couple days ago.
Bong Joon-ho.
Oscar goes to Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes. Yes.
The Oscar goes to Renee Zellweger.
There we go. There we go.
I can't believe she won.
And the Oscar goes to Parasite.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Parasite has 6 Academy Award nominations.
It has won 5.
English language to
Yes.
Best Picture, winning
Oh my god! Ever? It's the first film in a foreign language to win.
That, I mean, it's not surprising.
Oh my gosh! When
Holy
I
crap.
watched it, I was like, this is the best movie I've ever seen.
Look, she's shocked.
Oh my god.
Babe.